banned on Twitch, being taken into custody again by the internet police. They don't want me to exist on the internet, folks.
Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we're going to talk about deaf noodles. NOODLEGEDDON strikes again, you guys. NOODLEGEDDON has not ceased to provide me with content for you guys. So thumbs up for NOODLEGEDDON in the comment section down below. Hashtag NOODLEGEDDON. But yeah, so Deaf Noodle's latest antics are that he got banned on Twitch again, you guys. I thought we should talk about it because it's a complete... He is shifting blame, saying that people are out to get him, but he got banned on Twitch this time for a very, very valid reason. I thought we should talk about it. If you're interested in hearing more about that drama, make sure that you keep on watching. Before we get into today's drama, if you are new here, my name is Shelby. I'm the crazy cat lady of the drama community here on YouTube. I bring you the tea 7 days a week with the help of my investigative research team, Mr. and Miss Kitty. This is Mr. Kitty. He's the face of the operation here. He loves to sit on his throne here. He loves to be held, be cuddled, be on camera. He loves it. He lives for the attention, girl. And then we have Miss Kitty here. She is the brains of the operation. She's down here. Isn't that right, Miss? She's busy doing research right now, but she is really the brains of the operation. She finds all the receipts, finds all the tea and all that. Mr. Kitty will try to find us the tea, but sometimes his receipts aren't as accurate because he gets like really excited about stuff. There's clickbait when Mr. Kitty finds the tea. There's half truths when Mr. Kitty finds the tea, but he does give it his best. So, you know, we love him for that. I can't always promise it's going to be like the good tea, you guys, so we don't hold it against Mr. Kitty. He's doing the best he can, okay? If you are into that kind of a thing, if you like drama, if you like cats, if you like all that stuff, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby Bells ring the bell. Okay, let's get into today's drama. People who are here and watch these videos all the time, they already know, okay, skip through to like the 2.5 minute mark if you just want to get to the tea and don't want to hear the intro, but there we go. Okay, anyway, Deaf Noodles. He has been going on Twitch quite frequently to well, he always has gone on Twitch and done his little podcast thing, but he went on Twitch today to do his podcast, and I didn't watch the podcast. Can I be honest? Deaf Noodles, I get to this point with a creator when I have to watch and I have to report on them all the time. If they're being super, super cringe, you guys, I'm not watching every single detail of everything they're doing. If you are, you're doing the Lord's work. I'm not doing that. But I did see that he got banned on Twitch again. And he said that after he posted this onto his Twitter page. And so this happened. This is a girl. I blocked her girls out because obviously I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. But she had her like girls out and stuff. And then that guy Steven was kind of like, and like she was like shaking her stuff or showing her boobs and all that stuff. And Dennis posted this onto Twitter with the thing like free the nipple. Okay. And you know what? I love it so much. Free the nipple, whatever, girl, go off. I have really no opinions about that, but that's clearly the reason that Deaf Noodles got banned on Twitch. You can't show your parts on Twitch like that and then not get in trouble with it. You can't show your parts like that on YouTube and not get in trouble for it. There's very few platforms where they're gonna let you show nipple, let you show private parts like that, and you're gonna be able to get away with it. And Twitch is just not one of those spaces, right? There's a lot of children on Twitch, a lot of that, and they don't want that kind of stuff on Twitch. Bye, Mr. Kitty. Okay, so that's definitely why he got banned on Twitch. So he posted onto Twitter once he got banned on Twitch that people are out to get him. There's a movement against him. All the same story we've heard over and over and over. People are out to get Dennis. People are out to get Deaf Noodles. Oh my God, Deaf Noodles. Woe is me from Deaf Noodles, right? But he posted a picture of the email, right, from Twitch, and it clearly said that it violated their policy against nudity. And so it's like Deaf Noodles is trying to push this narrative once again. I'm not sure if it's a narrative he keeps trying to push, if he's trolling us, if he really thinks that, you know, he is the victim in this, but he's trying to make himself seem to be the victim in this situation. It's like, no, dude, you allowed somebody on your podcast to show their girls on display for everybody and uncensored onto Twitch, and that's why you got banned. You know, you got banned the first time because someone said a word they're not supposed to say. And it's like he just refuses to acknowledge that and whatever. And you guys, the fact that this girl was naked or like showing her girls and stuff onto his stream in the first place is really, really problematic in itself, because while I don't know Dennis's demographic as far as like who's watching him and stuff, but I guarantee a good portion of them are not adults yet. The fact of the matter is, a lot of people that like this like influencer tea, celebrity tea, a lot of them are teenagers. That's just the truth all day long, right? And so when you become really, really big on social media for something, and for instance, one of the big reasons that Def Noodles kind of like grew, one of the biggest scandals that allowed him to grow, rather, I guess is a better way to put it, was the James Charles situation with him messaging the underage guys. Now, listen, I don't know. I'm not inside Def Noodles analytics. I'm not inside Def Noodles demographics to see the ins and outs and the specifics of all that. I'm just not, okay? But what I will say is that one can assume that if something that catapulted him and made him grow a ton when it was happening was the James Charles thing that he reported on, that a lot of his viewers and subscribers, a portion of them, a chunk of them, are probably underage. So for you to have some girl with her girls out doing all these crazy things on your Twitch stream when there is probably underage people watching it, of course you're going to get banned on Twitch because it's against their policies, and also as you should, because parents don't want their teenagers, their kids out there watching someone on this platform. They trust that when that the platform has their own community guidelines and terms of service and stuff, to where if their kid is watching it, then they won't be subjected to certain things that they might not want their kids to see. And I don't think that a lot of parents of younger children would want to see some girl shaking her things on Twitch for this dude, you know, and like flashing her nipples and stuff. I don't think people would want their kids seeing that. It's just the truth all day long. And now, is it Dennis's responsibility to be a role model, to be all this? And to be honest, there's no, honestly, no, like, he's never claimed to be a role model or anything. But the fact of the matter is, when it comes down to it, is that Twitch has community guidelines and terms of service, as does every social platform, okay? And when you violate those terms of service, or when you violate those guidelines that you're given, which you need to perform within to maintain in good status with them, then you're going to get banned. You're going to get in trouble with Twitch. And that's just how it works, dude. It's just how it's gonna be. And so he's over here crying in a corner saying, you know, people are out to get me, people are out to get me. No one's out to get you, my guy. You're out to get yourself. You keep doing all of these things to yourself. Everything that has happened to you, Dennis, has been because of your own actions. And he just refuses to see any of that, you know, there's been people from the beginning that are saying, you know, I think that there's something going on with Def Noodles, and maybe there's some sort of substance abuse issue or something going on. Maybe there's some sort of mental health issue going on within Def Noodles. Maybe he's manic, maybe he's on drugs. People have said all of these things, and at the beginning, it's so hard for me to tell on social media, like, what is really going on with people, because I've seen the inside of social media, and the insides of this kind of stuff is truly and honestly, I keep telling you guys this, what you see is only like 1% or 0.5%. So much of this shit that people do online is like fake and like for views and stuff, that it really, honestly, you never know what's real and what's fake. And so for a long time, when all this stuff was going on, honestly, whenever anyone does anything really crazy, my first thought is that it's for views. That's my first thought. And that's just because of the inside look that I've seen. People know how to work it to get the attention, to get the people to comment, to get the people to do the things. And a lot of what you see on the internet is fabricated or elaborated or made more extreme for the case of the views. And so when I first saw Def Noodles kind of spiraling out of control, and Noodlegeddon, if you will, is what I like to call it, first kind of took off, I thought that this was definitely just Def Noodles kind of like playing it up, wanting to get views, whatever. Then his subscribers started dropping rapidly on all of his platforms. And now, I mean, the dude looks like, I'm just gonna put a picture up here for you right now so you can see it. I'm gonna talk more about the context of this picture in my video for tomorrow, but he looks rough. dude looks rough, okay? And this is coming from somebody who was like crush on Def Noodles. If you guys remember a few videos back, if you followed me on Twitter, there was this whole thing about my like little like crush on Def Noodles. Even though he was an asshole, I had a crush on Def Noodles. Dude, not like that, not looking a hot mess like that. What is he doing? He looks like he needs some help, girl. He looks like he needs a good night's sleep, maybe a couple good nights sleep. And I'm not talking 6 hours, I'm talking you need a good 12 hours of sleep, my guy. 12 hours a night. He said he only gets about 5 or 4. And I'm telling you, you need to get yourself a good night's sleep, my guy. You're looking rough. You were looking rough. You were looking disheveled. You were looking run down. You're wearing that same busted shirt in this picture I just put up here, wrinkled, torn up Metallica shirt that you wore to Burning Man, and it looks the same wrinkles and everything in it as you did in the picture you posted from Burning Man. So have you washed your clothes? Like, coming from somebody who wears the same thing in all my videos, but you guys know, I've said this before, I'm filming like 9 videos today, right? So I'm sitting here for 9 videos wearing this sweater. It might take me a couple hours to film this. I don't sit around in this all day long every day in this sweater. I bulk film my content, whatever. This picture from Burning Man, wrinkled ass, tattered shirt from Burning Man, the picture from Burning Man. And he's wearing it again in this picture he posted yesterday, but the shorts and the shoes are different, so it's a different outfit. You could tell, like, was it, but it doesn't look like he cleaned it. And I'm like, what's going on with dude over here? Like, Def Noodles needs some serious help. I don't even know why I got started on his clothes, but I'm gonna talk more about that in my video for tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say in that video, and it's coming out in this one, so anyway, you have a preview of what's to come. But as far as this whole thing goes with the Twitch thing, I mean, he deserves it. If you violate your terms of service so clearly and obviously as to what happened on that stream, you can't blame anybody but yourself. And if you want to blame the girl who actually did it, well, it was her body parts that she decided to whip out, but you decided to have her on your channel. So you have to take responsibility for that. And, you know, I guarantee that he's not gonna say it's because of her doing this and that and the other and that he knows that it's wrong. He's gonna keep saying that people are reporting him and they're trying to get him canceled, they're trying to get him banned. It's a huge conspiracy against Def Noodles, when quite honestly, don't you think, Def Noodles or Dennis, whoever you want me to fucking call you today, don't you think that it could possibly just be maybe some 10-year-old kid is watching your stream, you know, at home, and then his parents walk in and there's some girl's tits on the camera and they're like, what the heck is going on here? And they're like, no, come here, Timmy, come here, and they report your stuff? You don't think that's a possibility of something that could have happened? I mean, come on, dude. It's not like this was like he's dropped the F-bomb a couple too many times and so he got banned. It's not like it wasn't something that was such a clear violation of the terms of service, right? This was a crystal clear violation of what you're allowed to do on Twitch. But he's sitting here acting like he doesn't understand why it happened. So I'm not sure if this is a permanent ban on Twitch. I know that when the last time he got like banned on Twitch, it was for 7 days. I wonder how long it's gonna be for this time. But if he does get permanently banned from Twitch, if it's not this time, moving forward, whenever that is, what's gonna happen with this roast battle? Like, where is he gonna host it? He'll host it on his Patreon probably, because that's the easiest place to host it. He wouldn't want to do it on YouTube because you can't get away. He would get in trouble on YouTube so quickly, especially with how those things have been going down and how, you know, whatever. But he would probably host it on his Patreon, which would decrease the amount of viewers he got significantly, because then there's a paywall and people don't want to pay you for that, dude. Like, the people that are watching it on Twitch, some of them are like pay every month to be like to follow Def Noodles or whatever on Twitch, but you don't have to pay to do that on Twitch. You can always just follow somebody for free. I think it's a really, really bad business move on Dennis's part to continue to violate terms of service, to continue to act erratically and recklessly on Twitch if that's the direction you're trying to go with your content and make these roast battles and these comedy club happen. Because like that's where a lot of your views are the majority of your views are coming from, like the platform itself, and unfortunately whether it's streamed through somebody else, because a lot of people have been like streaming the stream and they're getting more views than Def Noodles. But that's where a lot of his attention's coming from, is through online, through him streaming this roast battle onto Twitch. And it seems like the roast battle is where he wants his career to go. So it's just kind of like interesting as to why, you know, he would destroy what's hit that platform, because that's the platform that he is using to take his career in a different direction. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, which is also why I'm like, is there something going on up there? I mean, I don't know. Like, you guys, I didn't really want to get too much into this specifically because I don't know, and I don't like to accuse anybody of doing anything or whatever, but dude looks disheveled. Like, he looks like he might not be making the best decisions, especially in those pictures from that we're going to talk about in tomorrow's video, from when the LAPD showed up at his place. Like, he looks like wild. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's a dog. I can see throughout my window here. There's a dog playing in a puddle. It's so cute. The owner's probably like, stop it. And he looks rough, dude. He looks super rough. Like, he looks like he's on drugs. I'm just gonna say it. I know some people have said it, but I think people are kind of afraid to say it because not many people have gone there. I think he's on drugs, dude. I think he's on drugs, or he's got some mental battle that he's dealing with right now. But he needs a shower. He needs a long shower, a shave, and a nap, a 12-hour nap for a couple days in a row or something like that, and just to kind of stop for a while. You don't have to take a week off. You don't have to take 2 weeks off or even a few days. Just take a day off, my dude, to relax, to not touch your social media, to get off of it, to take a shower, to get a haircut, shave your face, you know, and sleep, because you look rough, dude, and you look like you're going through the gigs. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Deaf Noodles getting banned on Twitch again and the reason why. Let me know what you think about all that in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from. I do have a Deaf Noodles playlist, so if you're trying to catch up on all drama Deaf Noodles, I have a playlist. It'll be showing up right over here, I believe, for you. Over here. I think it's over here. So check the playlist out. And aside from that, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.